love me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to fool me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture, I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from where niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, the Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, Tower music, nigga.
Top of the top to everybody that's in the building. Y'all already know it's a new year. Time for some new things. Hope everybody had a safe new year. Hope if y'all went out and party last night, y'all had a designated driver. I hope a lot of y'all are off today. Shout out to the people that got to work today, like the hospital workers, the people in the grocery stores, the fire department, the New York department, et cetera, et cetera. How everybody feeling this morning? If my audio is coming in crystal clear, somebody let me know. I see my sister Seven is in the building. Happy New Year to you, sis. I see GP is in the building. Happy New Year to the bro. If y'all can hear me crystal clear with the audio, somebody, anybody except a dead body, hit me with the dice cubes. Because last night we had a little audio technical difficulty at the end of the show last night. I don't know why. But if y'all can hear me crystal clear, somebody let me know. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Dog Soldier, Hank McCoy, FTC Vice, City Bama, DMW Shots, Angie Baby, Clarice, Bradley, Russian Princess, 050 China Brim, Happy New Year, Ja Ace, Harlem Legend, Godfather Zeke Black, It's so many. It's so many. Mac, me, and God's work. Appreciate you, GP. Appreciate you. For some reason last night, we was having a bunch of crazy problems at the end of the live with the audio. And I did a live yesterday for my top 10 songs of 2024. One of them, I don't know which, it might have, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, because I played the whole song, it might have been the Ice Spice. No, Cobain featuring Ice Spice for sure. It might have been that one, but one of them knocked us off for about 2 or 3 minutes and then let us come back in. I'm trying to remember that, but then again, I played that before and I never really had that problem because a lot of them musicians now, they're not blocking you from playing their music or anything like that. They just have the option now where it's shared monetization. So if they have a channel and they have a song or something that they're playing that's monetized, as long as you are monetized, quote unquote, they will share the monetization with you. Look at Joffrey. Shout out to Joff. Shout out to the Top Tiger. He done got bougie on me. That nigga got monetized. Now he got the share revenue coming up. Dog Soldier, I see you in the building. I haven't seen y'all since last year. My grandmother used to say, "Oh, how time flies." I don't know about y'all. We got to go back to work tomorrow. And I don't know if y'all heard the 2024 wrap-up by Uncle Murder. He done did it again, y'all. I'm talking about he did it again. And the first thing he started out with is Diddy in jail and him beating on Cassie. And believe it or not, the scammer Primo that went through the situation recently by being robbed or whatever, Uncle Murder put this nigga in his damn 2024 wrap-up. And I see he dropped the video. Yesterday. And now he's feeling as though something I said a month ago. Now he's feeling as though that the gentleman TV baller is behind his alleged robbery. I said that the next day. After I seen it live with him and the brother TV baller on live, I noticed how TV baller was so anxious to try to keep him comfortable. This is just allegedly. We don't know nothing. Well, then again, the way it's coming out, but this is just allegedly. But he was just too comfortable. And usually if you've been around certain things or you've been a part of certain things, when you got somebody lined up or you got somebody that you feel as though is a cash cow, you're supposed to do everything to keep that person calm and around so you can get them again. If you watch the show that I did called Anybody Can Get It, I showed him talking on the phone. 1, 2, Freddie, Happy New Year, sis. I showed him talking on the phone, and the first thing the dude said to him, it was so many red flags in that conversation. It was so many red flags. Big Q, I see you in the building. Shout out to you and Pri and them. I appreciate you for pulling up. Happy New Year. But it was so many red flags in that conversation. Number one, I know I'm a what they call a dinosaur now. That's the new name for the OG, for the super OGs. We're calling ourselves dinosaurs now. Because we from a prehistoric world. It's a new game now. The gangsters don't even have to come outside no more. All they got to do is get a computer and get somebody's information. You see what these young niggas is doing with this scamming shit? Niggas pulling out $1 million cash. And the crazy part about it is, do y'all know scamming? That's what they call a white collar crime because it's no violence. It's not like a strong arm robbery. Let me tell you something. You can rob somebody with a gun. Excuse me. You can rob somebody with a gun. And you can get 1 to 3. You can get a 1 to 3 for that. Well, back in the days when I was coming up, you can get a 1 to 3. Especially if you was not caught with that pistol. Now, if somebody came to the precinct and said he robbed me, and then you get arrested and go to the judicial system and go to court, and then that person comes and testifies and says that you robbed them again and you're convicted, you can get a 1 to 3 for that. Be home in like about 10 months. Let you go up to somebody. You can Google this shit. Let you go up to somebody and just rob them without a weapon. Just using your muscle, your brute force, because it's called strong arm robbery. Now, there's a robbery, 1st degree robbery, 2nd degree robbery, 3rd degree robbery, but there's also strong arm robbery. This is crazy, for real. Let me get into the intro while she's calming down. For real, because this dog is crazy. Strong arm robbery in a second. Egypt.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Pardon me, y'all. Egypt was going crazy, but like I said, when it comes to strong arm robbery, that could be anywhere from 7.5 to 10 years. I know it may sound crazy, but in the eyes of the judicial system, they feel as though if you pull out a knife, of course somebody's supposed to be scared. If you pull out a gun, somebody's supposed to be scared. But if you run... Always a queen, the godmother. Happy New Year, girl. That's a fact. We got the godmother in the building. Hope you feeling better, for real. City Boy Floyd, I see you. Happy New Year. I ain't seen y'all since last year, for real. I ain't seen y'all since last year. But when it comes to a strong arm robbery, like I said, some cases you can get 8 years to 10 years because they feel as though if a knife is pulled on somebody, they're going to comply. Somebody got a gun, they're going to comply. Shit, I done seen niggas get robbed with dogs. Back in the days, niggas was robbing niggas in Brooklyn with dogs. Telling niggas, yo, check this out. Give me all your money, I'm going to sick my dog on you. Y'all ever heard of that? Happy New Year, Lola Montana. I see you in the building. That's a fact. That's a fact. City Boy Floyd, tell him. Tell him if I'm fronting. Baby Grizz. Brooklyn shit is in the building, y'all. Baby Grizz is in the building. Happy New Year, beloved, and many more to you and your family. Medicated Wookie. All the family is pulling up. Happy New Year to you, man. And your family, man. Meek. Happy New Year. Brooklyn shit. Happy New Year to y'all, man. Freddie say, yo, I'm from Cali, but that's crazy. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. You see what City Boy said? This big Albany Project shit, St. Mark's and Albany shit. Niggas back in the days was robbing niggas with German Shepherds and pit bulls. Dudes was robbing people with German Shepherds and pit bulls. You see what Dog said? Kev, I see you in the building. You see what he said? This is Brooklyn shit, Albany Projects. He said, come to 1008, Albany Projects lobby. Shit. Don't walk through niggas will strip you. That's to this day. If you don't know the right people, let me tell you something, man. Albany Projects have calmed down so much, but if you don't know the right people in Albany Projects, L'Oreal, I see you in the building. Happy New Year's to you, sis. Shout out to you, Big DS1 Ross, and the visionaries. Y'all better get over there and subscribe. My man Go say, yo, you talking too much, beloved. Chill. My fault, dog. My fault. You see what 1-2 Freddy said? Peyton 4 had that dude stripped down. No bueno. No good. But this is cold-blooded facts. Yo, you see what Lola said? Now pay attention to what she said. Now pay attention to what sis said. She said, that's funny to me. Robbing somebody with a dog is diabolical, but hilarious. But pay attention. Do you know how many people are terrified of dogs? Do you know how many people are terrified of dogs? Do you know how many people are terrified of dogs biting them? I done been bit by a dog twice in my life. I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. Shit is different. First time I got bit, I was like about 19. I got bit by a German Shepherd. Dude on the block used to come around. His name was Kelly. He was on the block with the family, Mr. Bill and them. He wasn't even from my neighborhood. He used to come around with his dog, and he used to play with his dog. And he used to play with his dog. And I never forget, I was walking by his door one day. The nigga dog just jumped at me. So I didn't move because I'm on a sidewalk. And the leash he had on the dog, he just let the leash go a little bit. And that shit bit me on my leg. I literally beat the shit out of him. He tried to explain, yo, my fault, Dice. Pardon me. I was just joking. I was just playing. True story, y'all. He went inside his hallway with his dog to put his dog up because I'm standing on a block like this looking at my pants. The nigga put his dog inside and came out. I beat the shit out of him. I beat him bad over that shit, y'all. But you notice what I said. I waited for him to put that dog in the hallway because he was trying to explain to me. And I'm like, yo, dog, boy, get that dog away from me. And he was like, my fault. And took the dog inside the hallway. And I'm telling you, me beat him for that. I beat him for that. Lola said, yo, I used to breed pits. I love them. My dogs be monsters. You know I got that dojo in here, Egypt. Tanya, I appreciate you, sis, for pulling up. Happy New Year to you, too, you dig? Joff, salute. I just said your name earlier. Word up. Even Joff said that shit. Now look at that. Joff, a gangster. He said, yo, I hate dogs. Cats only. He said, I'm a cat man. Tiger stripes. And if y'all didn't see my show last night, I took it down because I think the Kurt Cobain show, the Kurt Cobain song I did with Ice Spice, if I'm not mistaken, that kind of messed it up. Yo, Lansky, salute, brother. Happy New Year to you, beloved. Big Brooklyn shit. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm going to show y'all something. Because Joff didn't stand there. I'm going to show y'all something right quick. You know what I'm saying? This may sound like a joke. I'm going to show y'all some deep shit. If y'all wasn't around for the show last night, I'm going to play the top 2 songs. And let me tell you something. Dog Soldier is in here right now. He'll tell you. Shout out to the bro FTC Vice. In fact, let me hit F because he might be knocked out. I did my 10 favorite songs 2024. He said, yo, that's what it is. That had to be it. He said, it's Cash Cobrain. He said, that's my young boy. That would be labeled. The Lego strike and not him. See, they didn't strike it. They just, what it is, it don't come down as a strike. What it says, it won't let you play the whole song because they don't have it where you can share monetization. Now check out Jaffe. I just said this earlier. This bougie nigga. I just said this shit earlier. Before my nigga had the monetization. Certain songs I play, that shit just doom, a doo doom doom, a doom, a doo doom doom. This nigga done went crazy on me. You play certain Jaffe songs, right? And that shit says, I'm telling you, I can't make this shit up here in the chat right now, y'all. That shit says, yo, you have the right to share revenue with the owner.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds were cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Switch baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
You want to hear some funny shit? That's exactly what I'm looking for right now. Y'all know I got Egypt, Cocaine White, Dojo Argentina. The dog be making me want to sell it to the Chinese restaurant. But I'm looking for a Seal Black Cane Corso. I don't want the gray one. I don't want the gray one. It's cold-blooded fact. I want the Seal Black one. And I'm going to name him Little Zeus. I'm going to find my dog. I'm gonna find my dog. I'm gonna get a Seal Black Cane Corso. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all. It's a dude by the name of Kurt in Brooklyn. He breed dogs. He breed nothing but top of the line Cane Corsos, Doberman Pinschers, and Rockwallers. Top of the line. He had a litter before when I was in Brooklyn, but they wasn't ready yet. They was only 2 weeks old. He wanted 1,100 for his males. No, he wanted 900 for his males. Ears and the tails clipped. He wanted 1,100 for his females. But if I get me a Seal Black Cane Corso, and put him on Egypt, it's gonna be something crazy. Word up. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy. But these was the number 2 songs, y'all, last night on my top 10. You dig what I'm saying? This is number 2. And I ain't gonna front, y'all. This was very hard. This is on Sharon McLeod. This was very hard, but this is number 2, man. I had to put it at number 2.
You in the red zone, got my nigga Wade Out Black about to fuck this shit up.
Wade Out Black.
God got a plan for me.
128.
For me.
128.
I know God got a plan for me.
I done prayed.
For me.
I done prayed. But motherfuckers wasn't listening.
God got a plan for me.
No.
I understand.
I just stopped praying.
Lift up
I just stopped praying. I got a gun.
Pray.
You know.
I will sing his praise. I know he's the greatest. He gave us this power.
Yeah. Yo, where the bottle at? Right, pass that shit, man.
God got a plan for me.
He got a plan for me.
Yes, he does. I know God.
Yeah.
God got a plan for you. Put it in the chat.
Let me
y'all.
tell you something.
Type it in the chat, y'all.
I done seen a lot of shit. I done sold a lot of drugs. I done lost a lot of crips. All I thought about was getting rich. I bought 100 grams and got a stick. If this is God plan, he done fucked up. I'm from the jungle where you pray if you ain't tough enough. I be back to grip, and then I called this bluff. I ain't saying that was tough, I just ain't give a fuck. Dark Knight's big gun, I'm like, give it up. Buddy, he was claiming crip, guess he wasn't crip enough. Not jam, mines didn't, guess he wasn't quick enough. Told me he was playing tough, niggas had to pick him up. I put your shooters in a box, I ain't a boxer. I keep a knocker, I pop a bean and I go bonkers. God's plan made my mama give me up. Sometimes I wonder why my mama ain't give a fuck.
God got a plan for me.
Shout out to the big suit, man.
I know God
Got to the point where I don't even like this crip shit no more, man. I ain't all this shit no more, man. Real
God
talk.
got a plan for me.
You first. It ain't no shit. It ain't no love. It's only justice and peace order.
I will sing his praise.
That's it.
I know he's the greatest.
I know. All my falling, man. Rest in peace to me. I'm dead. Rest in peace, my way.
God got a plan
Got my niggas in
for me.
cages like fucking animals, man.
Yes, he does.
You know.
God got a plan.
Free my orders. Free my orders.
Red pill, blue pill, so hard to give it up. I'll be in the box until I die before I give you up. God's plan turned my people into slaves. My whole housewife, they put me in a cage. I done sniffed so much coke, I can't give it up. I done drank too much lean, I can't give it up. I done fucked all that pussy, I can't give it up. I chase money every day, I never give it up.
What? You know, free my streets. Free Psych Bite. You've been here a long time, cuz. I'm free. You know, I watch family. Turn on family. And I watch strangers. Love me more.
6 niggas, 6 minutes. I'm in the shit until the shit finish. Big crip, new whip, you see the rim spinning. My team spinning, my little cousin Big Bremen. Yeah, mad that I'm a G and my wrist slitty. Play me next pick, I might have your bitch with me. I was told never snitch, should've followed me. Niggas switch up, pop shit and give apologies. Perky at the perky, thick bitch sit on top of me. Birdie at the birdie on the block, this monopoly. I'll pull his birdie in the desert, niggas flock at me. Honey pack, Henny bitch, trust me, ain't no stopping me. I got dreams of dead people on top of me. Shoot mine, shoot two of yours, that's philosophy. Little nigga, big chain, riding in a stocky V. Box like Apollo, motherfucker, ain't no rocking me.
God got a plan for me.
Where's that?
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist with it. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Facts. Happy New Year to everybody in the building. And rest in peace to the people in New Orleans. I don't know if y'all heard about last night on Bourbon Street. They was out there celebrating for New Year's. Dude in a white truck. It's called car bashing. Slammed into a crowd of people. Like 2 dead, 10 injured. They killed him. And they said something about dude had some detonation shit in his truck. And it was a bunch of like explosives set up around Bourbon Street. You know what I'm saying? So glad everybody that went out last night for New Year's got back home safe. That's why I don't really be moving certain places, because people is weird. There's some weird ass evil people in this world. I'm talking about some weird ass evil people in this world. Oh, my fault. It was reversed. Shout out to James P. Shout out to Wax AP and Now Happy New Year. He said 10 dead. And that shit crazy, because the minute I turned on the TV this morning, that's the first thing they talking about. Shout out to FTC Vice. Sister 7 said, Happy New Year's to everybody. Shout out to my bro FTC Vice. He hit me with it this morning, but I already checked it out. But we was laughing about the Uncle Murder 2024 countdown. But it's a lot of stuff going on for the New Year's. I think people need to really, really be easy. You heard what James P said in the chat. He said, Joe, they are trying to quote unquote say this is a terrorist act. They trying to find out was anybody else with this dude. Uh-oh. Oh, I needed that. She said Cat Park, Cane Corso, LIC, Cane Corso Breeder in Catawba. I'm gonna look that up, sis. Thank you. I appreciate you for that. For real. That shit is crazy, y'all. That shit is crazy. People run, and you know that's the time when people be really running around trying to hurt people when they know it's a bunch of people out. Because it was a situation down here in the South. They be doing things crazy. 2 sets of groups going at each other. Unfortunately, a young man was killed. So him and his people, they decided to shoot up a family reunion. Like, if y'all would have heard the shit that was going off down here last night, I'm talking about fully automatic shit going on. Egypt going crazy. Damn near all night. I'm talking about, it seemed like somebody was shooting a grenade launcher down this motherfucker. It seemed like the shit was just going boom. That's why we was in the goddamn house where it's safe. I did the 10 best songs for 2004 that actually moved me. You know what I'm saying? Actually moved me. Jaffe made number 9 when it came to Jason. Word up. He said it sounded like they was letting off bombs in this quiet ass little neighborhood. Laugh out loud. Salute. Hold it down, Lola. Keep that great energy, you heard me. Shout out to Black to the P. Yo, you know what? James P said some deep shit. He said, yo, Dice. He said, yo, they don't even know that the bullets come down eventually, shaking my head. You already know, Joff. But y'all want to hear some funny shit? I'm going to let y'all hear the #1 song. I just let you hear the #2 song. It was God Got a Plan for Me, Way to Black. That song right there, bruh, that shit is different. There's so many parts of that song. You know, shout out the way that he told you the story of his life. He was like, he was wondering why God put him in certain situations. Very, 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 oh yeah. Very disrespectful song. But God got a plan for me. That's for everybody in here. Dog Soldier said, yo, check this out. You ever seen the all-black Presto Canary? Facts. My cousin got a Brenda one. My cousin got a Brenda one, dog. And shout out to Joff because he in the building. But let me tell you something. I'm going to let y'all hear the #1 song. Dog Soldier was here. He'll tell you. This is my #1 song, man. This is my, yo, let me tell y'all something. I don't suck cock. You dig what I'm saying? I just really, really been through some shit. So when you see certain shit and you hear certain shit, This is who I am. This the part, but this is where I'm at in my life. I don't know about nobody else. You dig? But let's go.
I really don't believe these niggas can fuck with me.
Hold the fuck up. That was some goofy shit. Pardon me, y'all. Pardon me. Let me get back over there with y'all, because that was crazy. That was crazy. 22 Ron, and I see you in the building. Appreciate you for pulling up, my guy. Forgive me, y'all. Let me get this up right quick. Because I had to do this. I had to do this. I had to do this because it's actually the truth. Whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. So help me God. So help me God. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If you hear this song, I'm telling you right now, if y'all ain't hear this song already, you either been in Uganda or you got Down syndrome. You either been in Uganda. That's a cold-blooded fact. You either been in Uganda or you got Down syndrome. My #1 song for the year 2024, y'all. Facts of life. Facts of life. Let's get into it. Y'all want to hear what my #1 song is? This is my #1 song. Let's go.
I really don't believe these niggas can fuck with me. My time. Out. Niggas gotta be drunk. They see anything different. Top. Told myself when I get home, then I'ma take the streets. Right. Looking in the mirror, this a better me. Like self-care, I'm making time for me. I know these niggas mad cause they can't fuck with me. Right, prove me you loyal, now you stuck with me. Don't goof around cause it's no luck with me. Show me you loyal, now you stuck with me. You know I'm real, can put your trust in me. Try to make them get my vision, I'ma paint it, move dangerous. Cocaine V is white painted, move cautious. The niggas call it scared, I call it smart, they too tough. They thought it couldn't happen, now you shot, I talk truth. I jumped off the step, I'm a different stoop. Star Wars, gun in the mask, boy a different troop. Yeah, picture niggas playing around with Rosa's son. Have my youngin' light them up, I get you rolled in one. They ain't talking about money, these niggas talking light. Sitting on a brick and a half, I make a move tonight. Yeah, bucket low like I'm a fisherman. No money, I just give her the rod, I'm tryna wheel her in. Yeah, she turn to Mimi when she up there. Love her when I touch there, she can't get enough, oh yeah. I'm the nigga you call when your man bugging. That's right, gon' cry on my shoulders. I know we fucking sound foul, but she been wanting to get a pussy up. And yeah, it's a good enough reason to get a pussy up. Told myself when I get home, then I'ma take the streets. Looking in the mirror, this a better me. Like self-care, I'm making time for me. I know these niggas mad cause they can't fuck with me. Right, prove me you loyal, now you stuck with me. Don't goof around cause it's no luck with me. Show me you loyal, now you stuck with me. You know I'm real, can put your trust in me.
Very disrespectful, man. Very disrespectful piece of work right there, man. Prove to me you loyal and you stuck with me. Whew. You know I'm official, you can put your trust in me. Very disrespectful bars right there, man. He said he jumped off the porch, but it was a different stoop. Star Wars gun in his hand. Woo! Every time FTC hear that shit, he start laughing. The nigga said he had a Star Wars gun in his hand. You know how big them fucking guns was in Star Wars, y'all? Picture a nigga playing around with Rosa's son. He said, I have your ass hit, have one of my little niggas have you rolled up in one. Get the fuck out of here. That shit is different music, man. That shit is different music. May your craft take you to where it's supposed to take you. Because it ain't nothing but success. But I'm laughing because I thought about the shit with the Primo shit. Now the nigga is going live everywhere. He's going live everywhere talking about who he feels as though set him up. Yo, for the New Year's, y'all. Get you a nice little chain if you want to rock something. Good little watch. Nice bracelet, you know, maybe a nice ring, some Dawn shit. And just bring it out on occasion. He said, you want to see the Star Wars gun? The nigga said he got a Star Wars gun, son. Dog, the nigga said he had a Star Wars gun, son. Anybody ever seen a fucking movie Star Wars? You see that shit them niggas in the white was running around holding them big black shits? Nah. But for the New Year's, y'all, I'm telling you, I got the show coming up called Let Dice Judge It. He said, that's exactly it. He said, you see the AK-47s in Queens. He said, Jaffe, AKA. Let me pull this up right quick. He said, Jaffe, AKA. He said, Jaffe. What the fuck is up with my mouse? Let me pull this up right quick. This nigga crazy. Shout out to everybody that didn't have to go to work today, man. Word up. Shout out to everybody that didn't have to go to work today. I'm putting this in just like he said put it. Hashtag number 2. Let's go. Part 2. And that's it, y'all. Just like that. Just like that. He said, type it in. Paco G's is in the BUILDING. Pac, you see my eyes? Yo, Pac, do you see my eyes? Do you see my eyes, brother? You dig? Shout out to Joff. He in the building. See what he's talking about right here in this villain.
Yeah, lay low. It's Jaffe and DC. It's the Queen's thing. We don't play no games. And everywhere I go, know I got that K. Nigga get in my way, I'ma let that spray. Nigga, you better up when I aim that K. I got my AK. I got my AK. I got my AK. What the fuck y'all thought? Better move for your body out now.
I'm on top of my game. Lot of rocks on top of my chain. Shooting niggas off the roof. I'm on top of my aim. The topic can change. Went from being ISIS to the controversy. Now I gotta see how many rappers I can stomp and bury. I'm in the hurry for the green quick. So if you acting like an actor, then you can catch a mean clip. The scene switch, team hit with the beam fifth. Southside Jamaica on that queen shit. I ain't your Abby though. I pop, I don't marry those. How your chick slide down the pipe like Mario. General homie, I figure niggas know me. I OD, I make you swallow shells like Yoshi. I'm 190, so try and be a hero. Fuck a silencer, kill y'all little niggas with a pillow. Thrillo, I'm on my new shit for the 09. Cake ripping nigga, I ain't never scared of no
Queen's thing, we don't play no games. And everywhere I go, know I got that K. Nigga get in my way, I'ma let that spray. Nigga, you better duck when I aim that K. I got my AK. I got my AK. I got my AK. What the fuck y'all thought? Better move for your body out now and jump.
Yo, if I want a nigga dead, it ain't nothing but a stack for him. I call DZ or Jaffe and I'm Max ballers. For the cheese, my niggas put them rats on ya. And they G's not type of dudes to rat on ya. Yeah, who wanna float with them shots? My shooters leave a hole in your heart. Come through with them toys down the park and a blow with a spark. Red beam on the top so it glows in the dark. At 18, I was new on the scene. I ain't KG, never leave the wolves for the green. Don't try to play me. Homie, I ball hard. Every day dishing out the rock. Can't ever say I was a ball hard. Now I'm from the field, I ain't talking about the brand. It's shady in my town, so don't try to fuck around. I get us crisscross shots and make you jump around. Landlord of the underground, coming for the ground.
Queen's thing, we don't play no games. And everywhere I go, know I got that K. Nigga get in my way, I'ma let that spray. Nigga, you better duck when I aim that K. I got my AK. I got my AK. I got my AK. What the fuck y'all thought? Better move for your body out now. Look out from the tower block, crazy motherfucker named Jaffe. Don't talk much, why? I'll let the gun speak. I cause a massacre, the K will put a crack in your. I don't need no audience bitch, nigga, when I clap at ya. Sweet nigga, yeah, I can see the bitch in ya. Walking with a switch in ya. Only thing you're missing is the click and the tits with ya. So start the protest, the kid will leave your clothes wet. My hands will work a nigga out fast. It's like a Bowflex. I do a nigga greasy for fucking with my paper scrap. The K and clap a rapping nigga like a handle clap. Mac Ball of the movement. I'm running with Lou Smith. That'll leave the head all cut from funny movements. So listen closer, I can cheat y'all niggas. I'll treat you like a child, I'll beat y'all niggas. War. It's a Queens thing, we don't play no games. And everywhere I go, know I got that K. Nigga, get in my way, I'ma let that spray. Nigga, you better duck when I aim that K. I got my AK. I got.
I blame that on the motherfucking government. What is a 15 or 16-year-old child doing with an AK-47 in Brooklyn? Shout out to AP in the building. And what the fuck? How did an AK-47 get to Queens? This dog is crazy. Even she want to know that shit. Even Egypt want to know that shit. Like, she want to know how did it happen? Allegedly. Let me say, allegedly. I remember it was 30-yard sevens back in the days on Utica Avenue. Sawed off 30-yard sevens. 4-shot clips. I'm talking about, you got to pull this bitch back and let it go. Boom. And then pull that shit back and let it go. He said KRS-One with 100 guns. That's how. Dog Soldier said, them Arabs. And you want to hear some funny shit? That's the fact. If you remember back in the days when we was coming up, in all the stores, this was all in New York, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, Manhattan, the late 80s, when you went inside the Arab stores, because remember, it was the Puerto Ricans, they had all the bodegas, they was running the numbers. Then the Dominicans came, pay attention. Then the Panamanians came, pay attention. Then the Jamaicans came, pay attention. Then the Arabs came. When you walked inside them Arab stores, there were always pictures of them in their country with their full sheiks on and their gowns, with themselves and their kids with AK-47s. Saddam Hussein said some deep shit. He said, I'm gonna flood the United States of America with my mercenaries that will be ready to attack at my command. Do y'all understand the presence that the Iraqi, like the Arabs got, like right down here in the South? They got everything. They got the grocery stores. I'm talking about the grocery stores, like the franchises. Like you see what we'll see, like a Pathmark or a Warbounds or a Key Food or some shit like that. Them niggas got their own shit down here. Them niggas got the gas stations. Any vape shop you got, any vape shop, anything dealing with the cigars, they got all them shits locked. That's a fact. You see what AP said? Y'all remember that show Strap? He said the Puerto Ricans come to the back of the store every nationality that came through New York or came through that wave of America, they came with guns and they came with drugs. If y'all pay attention to it. Just like right now with the migrants. They knew what they was doing when they let the migrants go. He said my man Peeps used to have pics of him chilling with Yasser Arafat. This nigga Job said, yo, the difference between Dice and other shows, they're not very intelligent like us. Yo, Job be trolling, but he's telling the truth. I didn't say it. Intelligence will get you further than aggression. Aggression is needed at times. But me, my age, I'm telling you, that's part of my new resolution. That's part of my New Year's resolution. I'm telling you, I got 3 resolutions. The first one is not even letting petty nonsense disrupt my spirit. I'm dead serious. Because, you know, if you get 1 and you fail, if you know out of 3, I'm going to get like 2 of them. I might not get all 3, but my first one is to stop letting shit. See, at first I said I wanted to be able to ignore the bullshit, not feed into it. But then I prayed differently. I said, nah, I want to get to the fact where when it even comes around me, it's just invisible. It doesn't even disrupt my spirit. Yo, you ain't never lied though about that. He ain't never lied about that. He said some of these niggas is retarded, laugh out loud, no troll. My man James P said, yo, so what about the Jews in Brooklyn? I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Some niggas say they was outside, but they wasn't. It was 3 times in Brooklyn, New York, when niggas terrorized the streets. First time I was 5 years old. Paradise, OSA, Happy New Year to you. First time I was 5 years old. That was 1977. The reason why I know it exactly, because my moms and them and my grandparents and them, they had flashlights. That was the first blackout. 1997. I was a little boy, 5 years old in the window looking at everybody going crazy. Now, when it came to my uncle, Ice Water, and it came to my pops, they were outside. So let's just say they capitalized off of the looting and shit like that was going on in the neighborhoods. The second time that the shit went crazy is in the 90s. It was a blackout. They made a movie over that shit. It was a blackout. The whole sky went crazy. The whole A-train line went crazy. But then it was one more time right after that, and it was called the Crown Heights Riots. Do anybody remember the Crown Heights Riots? I'm about to give my nigga James P, shout out to the Now, some real history. Like, niggas be talking, they lying. You dig what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it was 3 impactful times. When I was 5 years old, 1977, late 90s, when they had the blackout for a couple of days, because East New York, Brownsville, Queens, whew. But when it came to the Crown Heights riots, let's go. Let's go. Now, City Boy Floyd, if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. This is real Brooklyn shit right here. Albany Project, St. Mark's and Albany shit. Real Brooklyn shit. See, niggas be talking that shit. The Crown Heights riots. Dude by the name of Limerick Nelson. A dude by the name of Limerick Nelson. Name sound familiar? Dude by the name of Limerick Nelson was arrested for allegedly stabbing a teenage Hasidic Jew for his Ralph Lauren leather jacket. I'm I'm about to walk you niggas down something. I'm gonna tell y'all what the Crown Heights riot started over. Steelers Nation salute. AP said, hell yeah. Dude by the name of Limerick Nelson. I'm telling y'all my age, 52 years old. That's why it's time for grown-ups to start acting accordingly. See, niggas really survived some real shit. Like, when we was coming up, you might get murdered coming home Halloween. You might get caught up in some bullshit. It was real drug wars going on in my neighborhood. I'm from Utica Avenue, bruh. You might get murdered chilling in the game room on Schenectady and Sterling. Because niggas from Schenectady and Sterling was Rema Dog. And niggas on motherfucking Buffalo was Junglers. And it was dudes like Delroy Uzi Nelson and my man Barry that just did 33 years and got dipped. These niggas was warring. These niggas was war. Am I lying? Am I lying, Meek? Real Jackie Robinson shit right here, y'all. Full of Brooklyn shit in my shit. Oh, I'm gonna walk y'all down memory lane. The Italians was always dangerous. The Italians was always dangerous. But I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Yo, Meek, am I lying? Meek in the building from Jackie Robinson, real old school JR, Jackie Robinson shit, D-Sep shit. Ask niggas, go to y'all paper and ask niggas what we did. I'm gonna say what we did because it's more than 7 years ago. Ask niggas what we did when niggas had the nerve to kill niggas. Howard had the nerve to kill niggas. First of all, they killed Howard Johnson from Weeksville Projects. Bunch of Decepticons, comrades, we went and really handled that. I'm talking about the whole, everybody we seen Italian on Cross Bay Boulevard, we whipped to death. I'm talking about hammers, all that. No guns. Razors, hammers, no guns. It was a couple of guns, but they ain't no need the guns because niggas was going to punish niggas. OG Bobby, peace to the God. Happy New Year. Ask Nick what they did when niggas killed Yusef Hawkins. Ask Nick what niggas did, man. So when it came to being black, because that's really what the military mindset of it, when it comes to any organization, gang, whatever you want to call it, family, it all comes from one mindset. Unity, protection, and taking care of each other. Simple and plain. Back to this history. Dude by the name of Limerick Johnson was arrested. Jewish kid didn't want to take his coat off. May he rest in peace. He was stabbed out of his coat. If you was there and you know what I'm talking about, if anybody in here from Brooklyn know him, if I'm lying, tell me and I end the live. Go type this up in y'all Google Maps since niggas want to play with Google. Shot, salute. My ex-girl, Jackie, from St. Mark's, between Utica and Rochester. She got a cousin named Shawanda. She got a little brother named Bobby. They call him B. Brown. Bentley driving nigga, Prospect, Rochester type nigga. So this is how I get to know certain things. Because people be like, how you know that? Because you know, this ain't no hearsay shit. Because niggas always talking about what they heard. I'm talking about what I was a part of. So Shawanda fuck with my man. She got a baby by him. She got a daughter by him. His name is Ernesto Williams. That's another name that was pulled up in that crime that started with Limerick Nelson that started the Crown Heights riots. That's my man. Y'all might know him as Nesto, you dig? Low life shit. Animal. Low life shit. Cutthroat salute. Cutthroat salute. I'm talking about this different type shit. Certain things niggas won't go into, but I'm telling you, that's what started the Crown Heights riots, because when that young Jewish child was stabbed, them Jews went and made their motherfucking presence very, 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 very known. See, the difference between black people, we like gangsters. We think we connected because we might be connected to a crew. You know, some fly niggas in the blood gang. Niggas know not to play with you because of who you are and how much they care about you. You know, some fly niggas in DCEP. You know, some fly niggas in Crip, Nieta, Layat, King, whatever you want to call it. When that young child lost his life, see, the difference between the Hasidic Jewish community in Brooklyn and us is we was connected because we thought we was on top of the world because of cocaine and drugs and the influence we had over the neighborhood because we made something out of nothing. But them Jewish people was connected to them goddamn police. Now, Shots is here. Limerick Nelson. Big Nesto. Crown Heights riots. The reason why it started. All the stores on Utica Avenue was destroyed. These are facts. Police did not even want to come outside. When them Jewish people went and said how they felt about a child, and I gotta respect it because this has nothing to do with color. If I'm not mistaken, he was 16 years old. And where we coming from, to be walking down the street with a leather sleeve polo Ralph Lauren jacket. That shit cost you your life. That shit can cost you your life. And unfortunately, because of that child losing his life and his family and the power that the Jewish community has pertaining to the judicial system, the judges, pay attention, the judges. The ground part of it is they got the connections to the precincts. Cool. All they got to do is make one call. But pay attention, when a person is arrested and then a person goes to go to trial, they have the connections with the people that are responsible for giving you the terms or the sentences, the judges. That's a cold-blooded fact, AP. 2 nights, 3 nights and 2 days. That right there is the reason to be grateful for being alive, because it was police that was riding around that purposely was just looking to hurt people, kill them, preferably kill them. 77 precinct, dangerous precinct. 81st precinct, dangerous precinct. 73rd precinct, dangerous precinct. My dumb ass, unfortunately, dumbest precincts in the world. I want to be in these areas doing dumb shit. And the bug part is, back up in the days, you know what we used to get locked up for? You know what they came and grabbed us for a bunch of times? Fighting. Not killing nobody. When niggas was getting locked up when they was young, it was simple assaults. He got assault. You go through the system. The judge look at you and tell you, stay away from the nigga. I got to walk through his block to go to school. Walk around another block. You get a 6 months ACD. Nowadays, motherfucker gonna kill you. Motherfucker is really gonna kill you today. That's why I tell everybody, move accordingly. It's a new year. Sometimes I used to think that it'd make you a sucker if you avoided confrontational situations. Like, for instance, if you know you got a problem with a nigga, say it's a big party coming up in the neighborhood. Even though you want to go to the party to interact and mingle with people, in your mind, you still gonna be like, I'm gonna bump into this nigga. Now, if you know you got a problem with a person, because tell you the truth, the way people think in the day is dangerous. If you got a problem with a motherfucker, stay away from him. If he at a club on 8th Avenue, go to a club 2 states over. Uh-oh, chilling with love. It's been so long. Haven't seen you since last year. Oh, how time flies. My grandmother used to say that, y'all. Oh, how time flies. And matter of fact, I told y'all I got 3 resolutions before I get out of here. The first one, don't let nobody disturb my peace. That's my first resolution. The second one, I'm getting involved with the gyms, $15 a month down here at Planet Fitness. Happy New Year, Big Tom. I see you in the building. Matter of fact, let me drop the link, because Tommy said the other day something was going on with my link. So I'm going to drop the link, y'all. And anybody want to pull up and kick it right quick, make sure y'all do it, because he said he couldn't get it the other day. Tommy, make sure my shit is all right, because when I tried it on when the show emptied and I tried on the thing, it pulled me straight into the StreamYard. But shout out to you too, my guy. Happy New Year. Yeah, like before I get out of here, because I'm going to the gym, $15 a month, Planet Fitness. Because when I was in Georgia, we was working out in the gym. And then my third one, I need y'all to pray for me on this one. I'm dead serious. I'm not even being funny right now. Like, I know people be saying Dice be bugging, you know what I'm saying? But I'm dead serious. The third one, I'm about to leave the butt alone, y'all. I'm about to leave the butt alone, man. Word up. I'm gradually, people be talking about, yo, I'm just going to stop doing something. Yeah, you go crazy like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wean myself off it. And I've been doing that. I've been actually preparing myself. See, that's a better thing, too, when it comes to a job. See, yo, let me tell y'all some deep shit. If you're blessed enough to have a job, don't smoke weed at work. Don't smoke weed at work. If you drink alcohol, don't drink alcohol at work. Can I just give y'all some free game? And it's not because I'm not saying that you can't handle yourself. That's not it. See, everybody, when you start talking to somebody about something, they'd be like, yo, I do my job. And fuck that. When I smoke weed, I handle and concentrate better. I done said all that too. But this is the part people fail to realize when it comes to when you're going to work or you're going around certain people. The smell, the odor that's going to be trapped in your clothes. That's going to be trapped in your clothes. And God forbid, you would never know the way God will play a trick on you. You go to work at lunchtime, you go sit in an enclosed car. You smoke 2 blunts in 20 minutes. Because you crazy. You think you Snoop Dogg. Then you don't have the window down because you want to get that super, super fucking high. Remember that shit? Contact. Don't let no smoke out. The minute you walk into that motherfucking job. Check this out. Say your supervisor, your manager walk up on you and say, yo, check this out. I've been paying attention to how you holding it down. I'm seeing how you work. I see your work ethic. You're always on time. Do me a favor. Walk with me into my office because I want to talk to you about giving you a bigger and a better position. Matter of fact, I want to introduce you to some people and trying to get you on salary. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to go do what you're doing. I already spoke to your supervisor. I told him you're going to be with me. Now just imagine this. Close your eyes and think about this. Oh, shout it out. Shout out to Baby Sam. Shout out to Baby Sam. That's a fact. He home. But pay attention to this, y'all. The minute you walk into the office with your manager, it's one of them enclosed offices where there's only ventilation. It's not even a window. Do you know what he or she is going to smell? Pure marijuana. That goes from you sitting down when they came to get you to put you down and offer you a better position to take care of you and yourself. To, matter of fact, go back to whatever you had to do. I'll talk to you another time. When it comes to that alcohol, y'all, it seeps out of your pores. Heavy. Very heavy. Very heavy. And what you don't smell, we do. I promise you. What you don't smell when it comes to alcohol, I tell my cousin this every day. I love him to death. We do. So if you're going to do something, you know what I'm saying? Wait till you get home. Like, at least put that into your schedule. Start developing some motherfucking discipline. For real. Because nowadays, this game is getting different. This game is getting real different, y'all. The streets is over. You want to hear some funny shit right now? Y'all may think I'm joking. You know how niggas be beefing in the street? Back in the days about this and that, and yo, this is my block, and I'm doing this, and I'm getting money, and you can't be over here, and all this bullshit, and trying to go everywhere and incorporate this block to your organization, incorporate this block to your organization. The new motherfucking war right now is going on at work. Oh, that's a fact. Shout out to Baby Grizz, man. Shout out to Baby Grizz. He said, yo, man, I made employee of the motherfucking year at work. Congratulations, man. He said, the group home counselor, man. You know why? You see, that's another thing. If somebody can get your interview, boy, it better be me. I'm telling you, if you ever decide to pop up on YouTube, Grizz, I better get that interview. Woo! I got to get that conversation. Because if they knew your story, you dig what I'm saying? I always said this. I can't really hear something from somebody that hasn't done something that I've done. It's like, for instance, when my mother passed away, it was a few people that walked up on me and told me, oh, I know what you're going through. And I took that shit as an insult. And if I'm wrong, tell me. How could you know what I'm going through by burying my mother if your mother is still alive? I heard that shit from like 4 people. Oh, I know what you're going through. Don't worry about it. But you still got your mother. The 4 people that asked me that, 2 of them was family members, 2 of them was friends. Never spoken to them since. Because number one, if you still physically have your mother, how could you really understand what I'm going through? And then on the topsy-turvy side to it, it could be another person that actually did physically lose their mother. But that don't mean you know what I'm going through, because the way that you may have loved your mother or the relationship that you and your mother may have had could possibly be nowhere near the relationship that me and my mom's had or the love I had for her. So certain shit people just can't really answer. You know what I'm saying? City Bama, salute. I see you in the building. Always the Queen said, I stopped smoking and drinking August, and it feels so good. You know, you go, girl. You go. For real, because I don't drink like that. You know, every now and then I sip. I sipped last night. I had some Casamigo, but that ain't really my thing. That ain't really my thing. I just said it was New Year's, got a little bottle, chill. Word up. Oh, my man said, do you know, do what you want to do. Devin the dude. Do what you want to do. Devin the dude. I'm lost on that one, brother. Or sister. I don't know if that's a woman or a man, because it says Steelers Nation. Appreciate you for pulling up too. Grizz said, I brought in New Year's with my friends that just lost their moms. He said that shit hit different. I'm gonna tell y'all something. That shit do hit different. He said that's a song? Y'all know, y'all fuck with me, I'm high. I'm high as a motherfucker. Before I get out of here, I want to say I appreciate everybody. I think it's like two, matter of fact, let me see right quick. Tell y'all right quick, I gotta keep that funky. 2,000, matter of fact, I shouted out 2,074. Shout out to all the 2,074 people that decided to rock with me and subscribe to the channel. I need that. I mean that wholeheartedly. I appreciate that. It's a brand new year. Like I told y'all earlier, I got a show. Oh, Devin the dude is a rapper. I don't know nothing about that situation. I understand what you're saying now. I don't know nothing about that situation. I got a show coming up called Let Dice Judge It. It could be friends going through something, families going through something, couples going through something. If you hear it from a different point of view, you might have a better perspective if someone else is telling you it. Because if me and you talking to each other, I'm trying to get my point across, you trying to get your point across, but you don't hear me. But if we're talking, this could be two brothers up here. This could be a mother and son. I'm encouraging everybody that might be going through something, feel as though they might be at a communication hall with their peoples. Pull up. This could be something with you and your kid, your children, your spouse, your sister, your mother. I've always been told certain advice that I gave, that's a gift I take from God. Like certain people, tell me certain advice that I've given, they paid attention to it because I've done did everything in my power to go the fucked up side. So this is what I figured out from the experiences I got. I know what the bad part is. So the opposite action to the bad action has to be rewarded. Seriously. So if y'all might be going, ladies, if you're going through something with your sons, get them up on the show. Get up in this motherfucking chat. Let them hit that fucking link. Because certain shit needs to be talked about with men and young men with men. That's why I still pray, and I'm talking into an existence, that the women on YouTube use that talent and that law of attraction to be more informative with shit that's going on pertaining to y'all, pertaining to your relationships, pertaining to motherhood. You know what I'm saying? I think if it's a group of women up here that really just be honest about their fears and things that they're concerned about, things that bother them with their spouses, as men, we can learn a lot from that. You dig what I'm saying? People, instead of just putting these shows together to kill each other, put these shows together to bring each other together. The shows I'm seeing is just people jumping on stages, congregating to just divide, to put more and more bitterness in the air. We need to start doing some shows for the new year of bringing people together, even if it's just a laugh. Even if the shit is just a laugh. You never understand. Laughter is really, really, I'm telling you, man, motherfuckers is going through shit. Like I told y'all, like I even say it with artists. Yes, he drinks. I got family members that drink. But see, I've always learned this because of my family members. I got family members that smoke crack. I told y'all my pops started getting high. But see, the conversations that I didn't hear when I was younger, because see, when you admire somebody and they fucking up and then they're telling you certain life struggles, you don't hear that shit as a fucking kid. So we adults now. The same shit our parents was going through, we going through. It's in our genes. It's hereditary. So I'm gonna keep it funky. If your mother or father was like a little bit of piece of shit, you got a little bit of piece of shit up in you. And we all got a little bit of piece of shit up in us. My mother had me 3 months before her 20th birthday, so she was just learning how to be a woman. But she did a hell of a motherfucking job. My father, he was a great man as far as supporting financially. The most important thing from a father is his presence. That right there can be more impactful than money. Like, it's more impactful to have a conversation when you're going through something with your pops as opposed to saying, well, did he send that money yet, you know? That's not a conversation. It's just like, the conversation is, did he send the money yet? Oh, he sent that Western Union? Oh, we got to go to Western Union, Mom? All right, let's go up to St. John's, Utica, and go up to the Western Union and get this $200 he sent every month. But that was nothing, as opposed to when I was going through beefing, first heartache, not being confident enough to know who I was as far as a man. There's certain conversations that a father has to be there for. So if y'all know any young boy, because I'm trying to fuck with the kids, I'm not with that goofy shit. If you think I was on some content shit last year, y'all ain't see shit. I got some real young boys that's about to pull up, and I want y'all to give them love, because I got a couple of cats that's really, really outside down here, but it's like God gravitated them to me at my job. And certain things that they was doing, they didn't eliminate everything that they was doing, but I'm starting to notice that they're developing a different character. So I keep them little niggas close. You dig what I'm saying? Then again, it might be some chicks that need to get some information from a bro, like, because instead of, ladies, you got to pay attention to something too, because this is what fucks up the whole concept of friendship between man and women. There is such things as friendship between a man and a woman. But if one of y'all has the slightest increment of intimacy, that friendship will be destroyed. If both of y'all come into the relationship wholeheartedly like, yo, you my fucking sis, or you going through something with your nigga, well, talk to me about it. Fuck the nigga did, roll up. And I'm gonna give you great input because I'm concerned with your heart. You dig what I'm saying? Like, some people just want to tell people the negative. No, sometimes you got to tell your sister, bitch, you fucking up. Like, well, you know, you is always in the street. You telling me the nigga beef. I done had these conversations with my homegirls. The nigga always beefing because I'm outside. I be going out because I be going. Well, check this out. If you, you upset with a nigga that's upset because he can't get some time with you. This is what the argument is for. See, y'all hear a man, oh, he trying to control me. Fuck that, I'm grown. I'm going out with my girls. I told him what I was doing. That's not compatibility. People are fucking. They're not in relationships. A relationship is people that can relate to each other, that are friends. It's a relationship and a friendship. So if I'm fucking with you and I just come home Thursday or Friday night and be like, yo, I'm about to go out with my mans and them. You dig what I'm saying? I see you when I get back. That's a total lack of consideration for our relationship. Because if a situation came up where me and my mans and them was supposed to be going out Saturday, I could have at least gave you the consideration if I found out that information Monday or Tuesday. So at least I'm throwing out, yo, check this out. Did you have something planned for me and you on the weekend? You dig? At least give the person the consideration to be like, well, No, I didn't have nothing planned. Well, check this out. We trying to go to the movies, shoot some pool or something like that on Saturday. Same thing, vice versa, ladies. You got to do that shit with your man too. That shit is totally inconsiderate to come home Friday night, get in the shower, put some smell good on, throw some sexy shit out, and saying you're going out with your friends. That's totally inconsiderate. That's totally inconsiderate. That's totally, and L'Oreal said, yo, check this out. She said, relate on strong communication. You got to. But when it comes to, I think, in my opinion, I guess because of my discipline, I know if I call somebody my sis, that's my sis. It's not going to be no, I'm telling you you're my sister, and then I'm saying to myself, well, I hope one day you start liking me. Nah, that shit is weird to me. And ladies, you know what I'm saying? And fellas, you got to stop playing with yourself. If you know you're really digging somebody to the fact where you hoping that one day she's going to say that she's in love with you, that's not a genuine friendship. That's trying to con somebody into being with you. That's some Woody Allen shit. Because if a person comes to you genuinely telling you that they want to be your friend, and then you put on a disguise saying, well, you know what, I'm signing up to be your friend, but deep down inside you're saying, well, you know what, I'm just going to play this role or position till there's a vulnerable moment for me to strike. I think that's worse than telling somebody a lie. But like I said, if y'all got some great content, I want to hear about it. That's a fact. Because I got some great content lined up. Some great content lined up. And I'm about to start doing some more reaction videos. Nothing on certain things on YouTube. I mean, not in the sector. I'm not doing any reaction on any sector situations. I told myself for this year right here, I'm even staying out of trying to give constructive criticism and advice because it's going to deaf ears. Oh, I'm gonna jump on that Joe Budden shit too. Yeah, but tell you the truth, he always had some funny ways, but I don't know too far about what's going on right now. They already got it convicted and all that. Like I said, when it comes to certain things, it's always best, in my opinion, to wait a couple of days to find out everything that's coming out. Look at the situation with Judge Mathis. The minute they found out that his wife allegedly filed for divorce, there was all these allegations about him having a baby, all type of crazy shit. But they were still living together, and they was working on their marriage. Were they sharing the same room? No. But they still were sharing the same home. And then look now. They're back together, doing what they got to do. And when that first came out, so many people jumped on it and were saying la la la. And something about that just didn't seem deemed correct to me. You dig what I'm saying? Because he was too honest and truthful about his accountability in the shit. When he said, going on the road with my friends, going to certain events, like they was paying him to come to these events, but this was extra money outside of the whole Judge Joe Brown television show. People was paying them this, and they was giving them vouchers to come here, and they was giving them rooms to do this, and they was letting them gamble here. And he was just popping up, showing a face as people were making money off just his presence. So they had to accommodate him. But he said he noticed that for 20 years, all that time that he was putting into getting that change, he said he had to admit he really was going to these events because he knew how they was going to cater to him. Free food, the best champagne, the best limousine service, the best rooms. You know what I'm saying? And you're being put on a pedestal like that. Happy New Year's, Miss Miyagi. I appreciate you. You and China and the family, I wish y'all a prosperous New Year. I know y'all gonna get it though. Man, with so many things they said about Judge Joe Brown. And now look, so when it comes to the Joe Budden situation, I don't know. I'm going to wait a few days. I'm going to hear some more input on it. Because pay attention. Look at that with Jay-Z. Remember I told you it seemed kind of funny? I said the reason what would bring to anybody's mind to think about there may be some consideration to the allegations is because the time span, 24 years ago, 24 years ago is 2000, 1999 and so forth. So when you pay attention to the mind state of Jay-Z back then, as opposed to the mind state and the success of him today. Now, today, do you think that he would do something like that so carelessly, even though his name keeps coming up in the Sean P. Diddy case and all that? Him and his wife. Matter of fact, they saying the next person to be arrested, allegedly, is supposed to be Mary J. Blige. I heard that a week ago. But it's just hearsay, but her name is coming up in a lot of things pertaining to the situation, mainly based on Cassie. Because if you pay attention to that timeline, it's a bunch of pictures with Cassie, Mary J. Blige. They're always together, holding hands, seemingly to be groomed. Like they said, she was her handler. So if she was the handler of her, knowing about certain things that Puff was going to, she can get pulled into all that pertaining to drugging her up, pertaining to giving her drugs, pertaining to being in them freak-offs with her. They said Jay-Z won't even answer Puff phone calls. This is a real dangerous game people is playing right now. But you know what made me believe in this particular... Now, hold on. Let me say this crystal clear because I don't want nobody to believe this. Do I believe as though Jay-Z has dealt with underage women? Yes, because I know about the situation with him and Inga. Unfortunately, like I heard the dude say on Harlem Legend, now that I look back, certain things with certain dudes that never really, I guess, had morale and integrity, and I'm going to say that's strong and clear because you ain't supposed to be messing with no kids, but it was dudes back in the days in their 30s that thought it was cool to fuck with 14 or 15 or 16-year-olds because they might have looked or appeared to be adults. That shit is weirdo shit. I don't give a fuck who you is. And that's why Foxy Brown would never go against him like that. Like she said, she'd never go against him because, number one, unfortunately, a lot of them young females back in the days was manipulated by money. And they understood what they signed up for because, unfortunately, before these introductions to Fox, to the Jay-Z's and all that, she done been through some shit in the hood that already traumatized her and got her to the point where she really paid attention to her demeanor back in the days. I know about him with the situation with Rihanna. Then think about when he met Beyonce. So it's like so many things that could seem alleged in that without concrete proof, you can't go at it. And this is the only thing that made me think about this scenario. I know he's dealt with underage women. Look at the situation with Aaliyah. But this scenario, he said, whoever this person is, don't let it be about money. Because the person said they was going for a civil lawsuit. A civil lawsuit is monetary. And Jay-Z, the first thing he said was, whoever this person is, if I am found guilty, I should be criminally charged. So for that incident, I want people to hear this crystal clear. For that incident with the young lady that apparently threw these allegations at him, there might be some fogginess into it. Because after the whole situation and scenario with this, they said that they proved that she was lying about that incident. Now pay attention to it. There's a thin line between love and hate. They approved her to be lying because she mistaken the date and the year. It was a different event. She spoke about a certain event where this happened to her, but that event was 2 years after, and they knew that because of the performances that she said happened at the awards. Now, check this out. What I mean is, she said allegedly it happened in 98. But the show she was talking about happened in 2000. So in the eyes of the law, pay attention for that allegation, because you misconstrued the time frame. You're not telling the truth. So that's a lie. It's not saying that you're not telling the truth about what happened to you. I need y'all to pay attention to this. It's not saying, they prove that she was not telling the truth because of the misinformation to the time frame. But they did not prove she was not sexually assaulted. That's a big difference. It's like I say, I robbed you. You asked him, what time did he rob you? Well, he robbed me around 10 o'clock at night. Pay attention. The reason why you fucked up, because you still startled because you was robbed, and it gets dark faster. I did rob you, but it was 7:30. It was 7:30. Now pay attention to this. I robbed you at 7:30, but you told the police it was 10 or 10:15. Yet there's a video camera surveillance of me in the corner store on Utica and Park Place at 10:15, all the way past and before consuming a sandwich. You lied. Do you see what Miss Miyagi said? Pay attention. Just because it didn't happen at the time the young lady had remembered, don't mean that she wasn't sexually assaulted, because everybody said, yo, she's right. They said the show she was talking about was 2 years later. So automatically, when they proved the show that she was talking about was 2 years later, that case is thrown out. Now pay attention to this. This is what they can't tell you. She can never, ever go back and file a case against him or anybody else she accused in that case, because that would be called double jeopardy by the state of all law. If I have been acquitted of a case, acquitted of a crime, you cannot charge me for that same crime. You can't do that. See, that's where they fucked up. That's what she didn't pay attention to. Because if you pay, this is just my opinion. This is my opinion. Excuse me for this, ladies. This is just my opinion. I say she was hanging out with them. I say she was underage. This is just my opinion, allegedly. This is just my opinion, allegedly. Now that she is 40 years plus of age, 47, 48, her late 40s, she has children now. Pay attention. Now that she's older, because this is deep. If she was 15, 16 years old and hanging out with parties with big celebrities, that right there showed you was something going on with the parents. That right there lets you know that this young lady was outside at a certain age of manipulation. And when she gets to this age, she feels as though she's not trying to go criminally. See, I'm going to tell you the truth how I look at this. She don't want him arrested for the sexual assault, because she was sexually assaulted. Now pay attention to this. Back in the days, there was this thing where girls used to run around and let dudes run trains on them. That's sexual assault. That's sexual assault. You know why that's sexual assault? Because that young lady, for some reason, feels as though her body is the only thing that she can offer to someone that's going to care about her, love her, or be her friend. And that means whoever was involved in that train, the first thing they said is, yo, she a hoe. She gonna let all of us hit it. So that means all of y'all that ran a train on this young lady knew that something was wrong with her mentally. If something was going wrong in her home, she might have been homeless. And the only reason why she can stay in your home is if she was to have sex with y'all. That's sexual assault. Now let's be with this young lady right here. She young. She out with her friends. She thinks she grown. She's starstruck. In her mind, she want to sleep with Jay-Z. Yeah, she want to sleep with him. She's made her mind up. If she gets around a Jay-Z or a Sean Puffy Combs, she's going to sleep with him. Pay attention, L'Oreal. Pay attention. See, that's why the sister's in here. Listen to what she just said. Hold on, Dice. Some girls are willing participants. Pay attention. She wants to sleep with Puff. She wants to sleep with Jay-Z, but she don't want to sleep with his friends. But since she's so overwhelmed by being in the presence of one of these superstars, she does whatever she has to do to be around them. Now, when they had a way with her, y'all don't know what it is. They're going to give her some money and get rid of her. So now she's a kid that's embarrassed. Embarrassed that she was betrayed. Now pay attention. As this goes on in her days, as she gets older, it's still in the back of her mind. It's still in the back of her mind. Let's say she starts seeking therapy and they start telling her because of certain actions that she has in her life. See, you got to go to the root of your problem to understand what's going on today. That's what I had to do with me. I had to go back to where the shit started me being angry. To kill that shit. And then she tells the story one day about the situation with Jay-Z. And then somebody that cares about her says, yo, you need to press charges. She said, you know what? I was out there being fast and young. I fucked them niggas. This is my opinion. Fair YouTube usage. Yeah, I fucked them niggas. But they still took advantage of the fact that I was young. Now pay attention. You know why I got to stand with that sister on that? This is just my analogy. It could be an assumption. See what Joffrey told you before with the Primo shit. When I did the show, he said, Dice, you could be a fucking detective. The reason why I say this is because if y'all agree with me, ladies, everybody in here put dice cubes up. People that's not even Titan, come on out and put a dice cube up. All them dudes had to do was say, yo, shorty, go home. After all the years past triggers brought up, fuck all them niggas if they was down with it. All they had to say is, yo, take shorty home, man. That's a kid. Yo, that's a fucking kid. Yo, give shorty some money. Take a picture with her. Kiss her on her forehead. Tell her you love her. Tell her how important it is, quote unquote, not to be out here in these fucking streets, especially around this industry. Now, see, they could have took advantage of the influence and the attraction that she had to them. They didn't do it on a positive note. You seen what the Sister Seven said? She said she was in love with Tut. Y'all better go in. See that conversation with Seven I did? She said she was in love with one of the most notorious gangsters in Brooklyn that was in her presence every day. She was in love with him. She said, you know what he said to her? Yo, go home, go to school. Like gangsters do. Yo, shorty, check this out. I know you like me. Don't worry about that. Go home, yo. And treat her like the big brother he was supposed to treat her. You can influence them too. Like that whole situation could have changed that young lady's life. They gave her some money, sent her home, say, check this out. Yo, we gonna, you know what? We gonna send your ass to school. We gonna get your ass out the motherfucking streets. You know how impactful that would have been on that young lady's life? She'd have been like this. Because number one, if she was already at that show, this wasn't the first time that she had been around these type of individuals. That's why she said, you know what? He a billionaire. He owe me some money. He could at least compensate me for that. I don't trust his character. Situation with the young lady that turned out to be his daughter. Her mom's got multiple sclerosis. He just ignored that. He was with that lady mother one time. And you should be able to sit and tell your wife, yo, check this out. I got a daughter, man, that came way before you. I was out there running around them streets acting like a motherfucking moron. And I gotta hold him down, man. Yeah, moms might have been a doo-doo head, but you know what? When I was out of town getting money, that's where I was at. I gotta hold him down. That ain't about no relationship. It's a young man on YouTube, look just like him. He won't even give the man. First of all, if you know that's not your child, why are you running from a DNA test? I don't dig the nigga character. I don't dig Beyonce's character. Now, as far as that situation with Puff and the allegations like that, do I think Jay-Z is a part of that? Yes. I think he's a part of all the wild, crazy freak-offs. All of that shit. And I've always had an assumption, just my assumption, he doesn't seem to me like a man that's straight. No disrespect intended to him. It's just, he just doesn't seem, see, first of all, it's a different situation with Jay. You dig what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't even understand that his mother is a gay woman. I grew up with a straight woman, and my ass is crazy. So imagine growing up with a gay woman as a son or a daughter, but as a son in Brooklyn, and your friends and them know about your mom's situation, and your mom's is dating and running around with women and all that nonsense. This is a certain insecurity within him that he's always displayed to me. I don't fuck with it. And I love, let me tell you something, his music, the first Jay, like, the first Jay was crazy. Like, The Evils, Dear God, I Wonder Could You Save Me? Songs like The Allure. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain songs, man. Dead Presidents, and it was certain songs I thought he was gonna really like do it for Brooklyn, like. But you know, who am I to say what that man is supposed to do? But everybody's in charge of their own fate. But I've never really trusted him as far as character. Nah. As far as a businessman, great businessman, you can tell that he's a billionaire. But everything else, nah. I don't fuck with him. And to that young lady, I hope she have her day. Don't worry, God, I see everything. For the new year, y'all, like I said, I'm doing the Let Dice Judge It situations going on with your family members. Get them up here. Because sometimes we can't have a conversation with each other because we're too stubborn. But with a third party listening, like I said, I think I got some great advice when it comes to like being straight up. And I ain't gonna bite no tongues. When you got them young dudes, your sons or whatever, start getting them in this chat, man. Like, it's a different, I got some shit lined up for the new year. And I'm gonna do the annual once a month. I'm gonna do it once a month. And if it really picks up, I'm gonna do it once a month. Fellas Roundtable, 7 o'clock at night on a Sunday. All the dudes is more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? All content creators is more than welcome, but it's one catch. I don't look at all content creators with the characteristics that they display when they go live. I try to give a lot of them the benefit of the doubt. It's just like with the trolling. And certain people that in other chats, they trolls, they go crazy. But then when they come over here, they on their grown folk shit. So, you know, if you could be a troll on YouTube, but if I drop the link and it's about a subject pertaining to some real shit and you want to get up here and be who you are as a person, you dig what I'm saying? I'm up to that. I'm up for all that. And I got the show coming back out. You know what I'm saying? We was going to do it last year with the energy was off and on, but I know how I'm keeping the energy this year. I'm doing a show, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. I'm going to do that once a month too. You know what I'm saying? I want some of the sisters to pull up on the show, content creators and all. Pull up on the show. Back and forth male feedback. Back and forth male and female. Grown folk feedback about certain situations that's going on in the world, everything, because you know it's a lot of sneaky shit that's going on because it's being disguised with all these theatrics. That's why I don't pay attention to the oohs and the ahs. You dig what I'm saying? I wait for the explosion because I know it's coming. Word up. I had it one time. I had it. You know what, 22 running? I might open my page back up, man, because I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I love being invisible. It's just a certain piece that comes with being invisible. I don't know. It's just a certain piece that comes with it. Because I love hard, and if I fuck with a person, I fuck with them. So their problems become my problems. That's why I watch who I surround myself with now, because that was my downfall back in the days. I think about that shit now. Like, a lot of my drama came from the shit that from niggas I was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Or females that I may have been fucking with. When I should have took certain situations to the way it affected me the minute I felt it, and it was like, yo, this is bullshit. Get away from it. You know, because like I said, if they only letting us use 10% of 100%, like we got 10%, they say that we are using of our brain. So that's 90% of just unstored energy. Let's go, we all right. 90%. That's we not using. If we this powerful with 10%, man, I'm trying to tune into the other 90%. Shit, if I get 11%, I'm doing better than everybody in here. If I get 12%, I'm damn near abnormal. Like I said, if it's grown folks conversation, I'm there. If it's reality, I'm there. You know, I'm just trying to keep this over here different. Grown folks content, as usual. Like I said. Happy New Year to everybody that pulled up. I got to go to work tomorrow, so I'm going to take advantage of this day. Going to see some family members and some friends. And I'm getting my ass back in the bed. Getting my ass back home, getting in the bed, and going to work tomorrow. You dig what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for coming in for the first live of the new year with the Big Dice Chronicles. 2,074 people. Like I said, 2,074 people is a lot of people, man. And if 2,074 people, you ain't even got to tell nobody to subscribe. Certain shit that you get from me, if you can just pass it off. Like another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? I got a bunch of people that really took that, like for real. Like if you wake up, another day alive, you first wake up. 050 salute. I see you in the building, Hodge. If you wake up, it's another day alive. You're not incarcerated. You're not mentally fucked up. It's another day free. And then why wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Like, that's with you too. Everybody can use that. As long as you know who you are. As long as you know who you are, man. That's my shit for the new year. Like China said, they still going to be warring with each other. They still going to be doing the crazy shit. And you know what? You got to let them do that. I got some great content coming up, some great shows coming up. But we got to get back. I'm on some healing shit. That's what got me at peace. So that's what my whole vibe is for. Like I said, I ain't even giving no more constructive criticism because, like I said, it's going to deaf's ears. And then people I've noticed, they got their own spirit. And they got their own demons, you know what I'm saying? We all got our own demons that we got to control because they ain't going nowhere. That's like my demons is my demons. L'Oreal demons is her demons. China demons is his demons. 22 demons is his demons. Dog soldiers, etc., etc. As long as you control your demons. See, your demons is to fight off the other demons that people have. That's what your demons is for. Your demons is not supposed to see. An old timer taught me that before I get out of here. He said, you're not supposed to be at war with your demons. He said, your demons is what keep you protected. The physical of yourself is your strength, but the spiritual of your demons, they're supposed to be tamed. They're supposed to be ready to go. So when you get into the presence of somebody else and their demons, if their demons may be off, it's going to be a spiritual war that's going on that we don't even really physically know about. But I'm telling you, that shit is really, energy is real. Like when you get around a motherfucker and certain shit happens, that's your motherfucking demons telling you, yo, this nigga right here on some boogeyman shit. We might have to watch him, boy. Same thing, ladies. That's what your demons is for. So don't never try to shake them. Because if you've been through some bullshit, that's a demon. If you ever was afraid, that's a demon. If you ever was hungry, that's a demon. If you ever was homeless, that's a demon. If you ever had them handcuffs on, that's a demon. If you ever got your heart broke, that's a demon. The list goes on and on, y'all. The list goes on and on, man. Make sure everybody get into this motherfucking grown folk shit for the year. You dig? We can plant a different seed. I'm telling you. Well, I am. Salute.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be some